Okay, so it's good. And then we're going to take the next left. Ah, you know where we're going.
Yeah.
It feels different though, doesn't it?
It does.
Feels like you're flying a plane almost now. You see that long bonnet?
Yeah.
All the way into the distance. Excellent. And we're going to head straight over here, and we're going to go all the way down to the end, and we're just going to cruise around the small track just so you can get familiar with it. Excellent. And at the moment we're in comfort mode, you know, it's just like the CLS with regards to comfort, sport plus and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's also got that launch control which we'll be trying. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds.
Yeah.
Pretty fast. You see, the amazing thing is, it's pretty drivable, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's a normal, everyday road car as well as a supercar, which is very usable. Yeah. And we're going to
guessing that was one of the main things they wanted from this everyday supercar.
Exactly, that's the whole point, yeah. And we're going to take the next left. It's just the lower of the two, if you do want to indicate.
Oh,
it's
right.
the cruise control.
Yeah.
And then left just here. That's it. And then it's nice and tight through the right. That's it, all the way up to orange cone. So then off everything. Just let the car roll. So turn in, a little bit of power. Such a positive front end. And then off everything again. Turn in, stay nice and tight. Excellent.
God, this feels so light.
Yeah, it just goes where you want it to go, huh? A little bit more power. Excellent. Roll the speed through the right. Touch your brakes. So just stay nice and tight through here. Good. Just do one more lap. Put it in Sport Plus now. Okay, so the throttle, everything's going to be a bit more responsive, so a little bit more power. Good, then off everything. Just carry this momentum through here, don't worry. Good. Stay tight. A little bit of power on the exit. So then off everything again. Let the car roll. A little bit of power. So that one through here. What are your first impressions?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it looks. It looks like a big car, but
Exactly.
it doesn't feel like
It's
one.
very light, in fact. Obviously the engine is very, very heavy.
Yeah.
But a big engine is always heavy. But everything else around it is there to be as light as possible.
Yeah.
It really is. You can see a lot of carbon fibre everywhere as well. So it's a total aluminium chassis as well.
Yeah. Better not scare the young people.
Yeah, I know. We're going to come up at the end of the lap anyway and go to the biggest circuit. It's always good to get familiar with the car. Whenever you get in a new car to begin with, always sort of cruise just to get a good feel for it. Yeah, then we're going to go left just here. Good, and then we're going to go right down the access road. Excellent. So we're going to head on to the bigger circuit now. So we'll start off like we did before, you know, don't don't try and go too fast to begin with. We'll build up, you know, from lap to lap. So we're going to go right just after the glass shelter, and then we're going to go left onto the circuit.
Yeah.
So always remember just to wait before checking. Good. Okay. So your thumbs in the grooves. Stay nice and tight to the blue and white cone. So then hug the inside white line all the way through the left. So then head for the orange cone. So brake now. Release the brake. Stay nice and tight. Now start feeding in a bit of power all the way up to the orange cone. Then go from this cone to the next. So now come all the way up to the left. Stay tight to the left. See the brake board, so brake now, more steering, stay as tight as possible, a little bit of power. Good. Off everything, so you can stay as tight as you can through here. So use more steering now. Good. And stay left. Now I don't mind you go over this a little bit here because then that gives you a better line. Turn in. Bit of power now to the dotted white line. And then off everything. Carry this momentum through. Turn in. Stay tight. Stay tight through the left. Now start building up the power. So a little bit more power. Go a bit more. A bit more. Good. And brake. Release the brake. Stay tight. Now build up the power. All the way out to the cone, keep building it up, nice and gently. Remember, gently, 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 gently. Good, so build up. Brake. Release the brakes. Good, turn in. A little bit of power now to the white line, a bit more, then off everything. Carry this momentum all the way through. Steer a little bit more, and a bit of power. Good, then off everything. Stay tight through here, much better line. Good, stay tight. Now back on the power. So roll the speed through the right, back on the power now to the dotted line, a bit more, touch your brakes, release, turn in, stay tight, back on the power now, tight through the left, build up the power, so got more power, more, a bit more, very hard, release the brakes, stay tight, feed in the power now all the way out to the cone, keep building nice and gently, so keep building, a bit more, to the full power. Tight, a little bit of power now to the white line, and then off everything, carry this momentum in. Use a little bit more steering and a bit of power. A bit more power. Good, off everything. Stay tight through here, more steering, a bit of power now. A bit more. Good, roll the speed through the right, a little bit of power. Got more power. Brake. Release, turn in, stay tight. Good, now tight through the left, feed in that power, so you got more power. A bit more, a bit more. Stay this distance away from these guys. Keep up with them and they'll let us through at the end of the lap.
Yeah.
Mate, nice driving. What do you think?
Impressive.
It's cool, huh?
It's deceptive, this performance.
Yeah, big time. But it's a supercar, don't forget.
Yeah.
So they're going to let us through at the end of the lap. So.
Alright.
Don't worry, that noise is just a bit of rubber on our tyres.
Alright.
Pick up its called, that'll disappear in a few laps. Good, so we're going to stay right, just give them plenty of room. Don't get too close. Good. Stay tight. Excellent. Now tight through the left. And build it up, so a bit more power. A bit more. Brake. Release the brake, stay tight. Now build up the power all the way out to the cone. Keep building it up. Nice and gently. Keep building all the way up to that full power. Brake. Release the brakes. Turn in. A little bit of power to the white line. Now off everything. Carry this momentum in. Wait for it. A little bit of power now. A little bit more. Good. That's good. You get a bit of rotation. Off everything. Stay tight. Back on the power. Just a little bit more power. A bit more. Roll the speed through the right, back on the power, dotted line, one more power, touch your brakes, release, turn in, stay tight. Good, tight through the left and build up the power. One more, full power. Good, brake on, release the brake, stay tight, and feed it in all the way out to the cone, keep building it up, a bit more, stay tight, more power, full power now, back to the left. Turn in, a little bit of power now to the right line, off everything, carry this momentum in, nice smooth steering, remember, smooth, now a bit of power, good, these guys let us through, nice job, let us through, don't get too close, that's been too close, wait for them to move over and indicate, good, stay tight, good. Tight through the left and build it up, so a bit more power, a bit more, brake, release the brakes, stay tight, feed in the power all the way up to the cone, keep building it nice and gently. Now you turned it a bit early there, but keep going full power all the way through that, brakes a little bit more. You know, it's not an on-off switch, so you just need to sort of go a little bit less than that. A little bit of power. It's good braking though. Off everything. Stay a bit tighter. Turn more. Now a bit of power. A bit more power. Roll the speed through. Turn in. Back on the power. Dotted line. More power. Just shave a little bit of speed off with the brakes. Off the brakes. Turn in. Stay tight. Back on the power through the left. More power. Go more. 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 Stay tight, now feed in the power all the way up to the cone, keep building up, more power, more, all the way to full power, much more. Here we go. Brake, release, much better, turn in, a little bit of power to the white line, off everything, carry to management, smooth as the steering, a little bit, steer more, now power, more power, good, off everything, plenty of steering, now back on the power, a bit more. Power now, keep it going. Excellent, there goes through. Stay tight. Tight through the left, build it up. It's got more power. More, all the way to full power. Keep it going. Brake. Release the brakes. Lovely. Back on the power. Stay left a bit longer here, so a bit more power. Now back to our full power. See how you made it so much straighter then?
Yeah.
Much better. Brake. Turn in, a little bit of power now, dotted line, off everything, carry this momentum in, that's it, wait for it, a little bit of power now, more power, more, good, off everything, let's just do back on the map, see if it let us through, hold on, wait for them to let us know, there we go, yeah, keep going, stay tight, good, tight through the left, feed it in and so got more power, more, excellent, brake, release, stay tight, feed in the power, stay left a bit longer, more power, full power, go on for full power, good, brake, release, turn in, back on the power now to the right line, a bit more power, bit of power, stay tight, more power, more, good, off everything, tight through here, back on the power. Good, then we're going to come off this lap. Lovely driving. How much fun was that?
That's incredible. Blimey.
Good stuff. And then we're going to go left just here. We're going immediately right through these two cones, and then to the right hand bay. You see it's, yeah, we know where you're going. We're going to do the acceleration and braking exercise now.
Yep.
Lived up to expectations, I hope.
Yes, that's truly incredible performance. I thought I knew this was fast, but bloody hell.
Yeah, very fast, huh? You drove really well as well.
Yeah.
Really good. Excellent. So then, it's pretty rapid this.
Yeah.
So we're going to see it two different styles off the line. First of all, normal. So when I say go, it's full power. Keep it going at full power till I say brake. Bang, hit the brakes as hard as you can. Second time we're going to use launch control.
Yeah.
So just pull forward into the between the two cones. Stop here. Good, nice pitch. Perfect. So just have a go hitting that brake hard for me, just so you can get a feel for the pedals. That's it. Hit them harder, way harder. Come on, I remember the stamp. So harder, once more. That's good. So how does that feel?
That was pretty heavy. yeah.
Good, but the pedal distance is good. Excellent. So into drive. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Full power. Excellent. Let's stay full power. Keep it going, keep going. Brake. Good. Harder. How amazing is that? So it's rapid, so it's so much faster than the CLS, as you can see.
Yes.
So it grips and goes. And that's why we have to brake a little bit earlier, obviously, because we're going faster. But it stops very quickly. Indeed, and you hear it going rum, rum, rum on the downshift to try and use that engine braking as well as the brakes.
Would you launch control? Should I try it with manual?
You can't do launch control with manual.
Okay.
It's only auto when you use launch control.
Okay.
because it goes so fast.
Yeah.
It has to be auto.
Okay, fair
It's
enough.
very gearbox related. That's it. So we go left just here. So then back into the same bay. Stop here. Good. So then, launch control, okay? We'll do this twice. First time, I'm going to hold down the brakes for you.
Okay.
And then same as with the CLS, you know, when I say go full power, you go full power. The car is going to go when I come off the brakes. Stay full power all the way down here.
Yeah.
Till I say brake. Hard braking, but keep both hands on the wheel, obviously. And then next time we'll do it, whereas you do both pedals.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to set this up. That's the way you do. There we go. So it says brake start, paddle up. Both hands on the wheel. Full power. Let's go. Stay at full power. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right. You've left two massive darkies. How cool is that?
I like that a lot.
So it's on the limit. It's giving you the perfect start.
Yeah.
And now we've got heat into our tyres by doing that. We've got lots of heat into our tyres. We might actually get a better start the next run.
Yeah.
That was rapid, huh?
I could use that button a lot.
Never gets boring, man. And you'll see our marks that we've left. They're massive left just here.
Yeah, blimey.
Back into the same bay. And it's just obviously keeping on the limit, but you can see it's it's laid down a bit of rubber.
Yeah.
That's probably 25 quid of the tyres on the floor.
Right,
so this time left foot on the brake, but press the brake quite hard. Now then, when you're at full power and you've still got your foot off the brake, when you decide to come off the brakes, don't come off like a clutch. Just come off straight off.
Okay.
Yeah, just like straight off, because otherwise you're going to be holding the brakes on a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So when I say it's full power, and then the car goes, and then when you're ready to go, just literally come off the brakes and stay at full power all the way down here till I say brake, similar to before. So paddle up, both hands on the wheel there.
Right.
Full power. Good. When you're ready. That's it. Good. Much better. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Brake. Much better start. And look at that, 95 mile an hour.
That was over nothing.
Rapid,
like that.
yeah, absolutely.
And you read about the performance figures online, but
nothing beats trying them, huh?
No.
Mate, well done. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll do a couple of the wet braking things, just so you can see the safety in this is still pretty impressive. But we'll do a T-junction pull-out, and I'm going to time you, and I'm going to see if you can beat the system.
All right. Interesting.
Left through here and then back into that white bay with the arrow facing forward.
Yep.
Excellent. So yeah, so as we go down here, we want to go. Can you see the speedo? Right? What does that say? What does that say on?
ESP.
Okay, that's cool. Does that say miles per hour?
Yeah.
Cool. So same again, up to about 40, just nice and gently, straight down the middle. When I say brake, hit the brakes as hard as you can, but hands off the wheel.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Brake. And you see, still the same system.
Yeah.
Don't worry about playing with the steering. You can just leave it. You know, it'll steer. Make sure you're nice and simple. It's weird, isn't it? Because
it is.
It doesn't. You don't want to let go because it's very counterintuitive.
Yeah.
But it's the same system as the CLS. So it's on all the Mercedes.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool. It's even on an A180. You know, so it's the same system all the way through.
Yeah.
Make sure it's going. Excellent. A lot of people think, oh god, if I buy an SLS I'm going to kill myself and all that kind of thing, you know, but you can see that the safety systems are still phenomenal.
Yeah.
Let's go park up for the
T-junction.
yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
So we're technically going to do it 3 times. We're going to do it all off,
Yeah.
all on, and then all off again.
Yeah.
Stop. Good. It's good fun though, this. Excellent. So then, obviously be careful when I say go. Just pull out first and then go for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go for it, the clock's ticking. Nice. 11 seconds. That's pretty good, that.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Excellent. Let's try it now. That's very good. I reckon with the systems on, you'll only shave about a second and a bit off of that. Massive rear tyres in this car.
Yeah.
So although it's got a lot of power, it's still got good traction. See the size of the rear tyres.
Yeah.
Love that pop and bang on the other one. You happily drive one of these around every day.
Yeah.
Don't cheat too much. Perfect. So you made life a bit harder for yourself. Look at your pointing over there rather than. So I'll only start the clock when it's kind of a bit further out.
Alright.
This time ESP is all on. So let's go. So out to the left. And go for it. Full power. Stay at absolute full power. And keep it going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And stop. 7 seconds. Actually, beat it a lot more. But you've got to be careful with playing with the steering too much, like when it's on the limit like that. That's where you want to be smoothest.
Yeah.
So do you want to try it once more without?
Yeah, can do.
Let's go and try and beat it. If you can get within 8 or 9 seconds, that would be amazing. That would be really good.
That's the challenge then.
Yeah.
The gauntlet has been laid.
Yeah.
I suppose the key is to not let the wheels spin too much.
It needs to be on the limit. Did you hear how it's like it's absolutely on the limit? That's the key. Because if you're not on the limit, then you're still more there. But if you go over it, then you're.
Yeah.
That's the fun. Stop. Good. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
No.
Alright, keep going, this isn't bad. Okay, good, 9.5 seconds. Not bad, mate.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Let's see, I'm gonna go straight over. Like so, stay to the left and just stop just for those 2 little white lines. Excellent. Pop into park. No, that was a great effort. That was really good. See, once you break traction, though, you can see it's really kind of airy. Now then, steering lock in this car. There's not when you drift, you don't drift at maybe the angle that you drift in a CLS or a C63 or whatever, because it's far better steering lock than this. So in this, you'll have a sort of shallower slide.
Yeah.
But also those rear tyres are really big, so you've got to break the traction and then get it out. and then you've got to keep it going, obviously. So that's what you've got to contend with.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything for the first few laps, and just see if you'll work it out yourself, because I think you will. You know, you nailed the drifting in the CLS.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's best for you to just have a play. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So remember, you don't want too much speed, but you know, you got an SLS and a wet circle. That's going to have some fun. So if you put it into drive, just wait till this white C63 goes past.
Yeah.
Turn all your ESP and everything off. There you go. So down and round to the left. Try and give them half a circle. Hold it here. Mega, really good. Can you feel how big those rear tyres are?
Yeah.
And that's almost the biggest challenge, is just to manage that.
Yeah, because I definitely feel like I need to use more power in this
to get it out,
or suspend it sideways.
And then you've got to obviously drift a little bit shallower.
Yeah.
And plus it's a lot stiffer, so it doesn't feel like the car's got any sort of momentum.
Yeah.
Let's see, we're coming. Starting, keep it going. Nailed it. Keep it going. Let's do one more lap and then we're going to try and turn around the other way.
Alright.
This is good. Keep it going. A bit more power. Good.
Once you get in the rhythm, it's all
nice.
set.
And because you're not playing around with it too much, you lost concentration. Wait. Now power. Good. The smoother, the better, the easier it is as well. These guys are just spun, so we're going to have to stop here.
Yeah.
Now they've just come on, so I don't think they're going to want to turn around yet.
Alright.
Let's have a look at with ESP on, so just hold it here because they've just... Go full power for me. It's cool, huh? So that's with the ESP on.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference. You can still spin, but it is helping you out.
Yeah.
So good. So I'm just going to stop here. Tango 76 to John Yo. Keep going. Just keep driving. Tango 76 to John Yo. Something severely wrong with this radio. Tango 76 to John Yo. just tell you what, let's go. No, let's do one more lap of drifting like that's how I turn everything off. Go for it. Oh, yeah, it's a bit too
Ah, no.
round to the right. Almost nice pendulum. Tango 76 on yo. Okay, right. Give it a bit of power. Just go run. Give it a spin. Good. Now let's go this way.
Alright.
Tango 76 to the SLK. Just coming on the circle. We're changeable direction. Just not, don't need too much power. You don't need too much. You will need to get some momentum first.
Yeah.
More power. More. Lovely. Keep it going. One more lap.
Just as they spin.
Keep it going. Yeah, okay, so stop there. Mate, really good stuff.
This is fun.
Here, we'll then get a bit further away.
Alright.
More fun things to do, huh?
Yeah.
Drifting in SLS on a Sunday afternoon in the sunshine.
In the sunshine, yeah.
Got more power. Remember how big those rear tyres are. More. No, off everything. Just let it slide. Just wait for it. Now power. Good. More power. Let's do one more lap. SLS waiting for the circle. We'll just do one more lap. Excellent, nice, just smooth exit then out of here. Mega, excellent. Right, let's go and do a couple more laps. That's great stuff, straight out here. Careful of this white block, good. Then let's just go down here and then left. Sweet. Mate, 11 out of 10.
This is so much fun.
It's cool, huh? Good. So we're going to take the next left.
Yep.
Do a few more laps. Remember, wet tyres to begin with, and it will remain wet for about a lap. So, so just take that into account.
Alright.
So it's not just the wet tyres, it's water dripping off the bodywork onto the tyres as well and everything. Hold it here because there's no point sitting behind those guys and it'll just be us two out then.
Yeah. I'll let them get to the beginning of the straight first time.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Plenty of space.
But remember, first lap anyway, just sort of dry everything off and all that kind of thing. Good. Yeah, let's head out.
I'll do.
Such a good noise under braking, huh?
Yes. Such a
but you don't need to brake on the way in here. You want to use that momentum to go in, get it turned, and then power out.
Yeah.
Rotation,
yeah.
Off everything, stay tight, bit of power now, bit more power, keep going, roll the speed through the right, back on the power, stay to the right of these guys, good, turn in, stay tight, good, tight through the left, and more power, bit more, brake hard, release the brake, stay tight, feed in the power now to the orange cone, build it up, more power, full power. Good. Brake release. Good. Turn in, bit of power now. White line, off everything. Caught these guys up, look. White C63, go ahead, fly by please, mate. So they're going to let us through. Maybe not, just keep up with them there. C63 North Track, fly back please. Quite funny, the guy in front seems to be. See the difference between he's a little bit ragged. See the difference with the balance of the car, it's just not as nice and hooked up.
Not as smooth, no.
It's always good to be smooth. Just give them space as we go faster. Good, so stay right over to the right. Stay tight, good. Tight through the left, build it up then. More power, more power, more power. Very hard. Release. Stay tight. Feed it in. All the way into the left. Stay tight, more power. Full power. Brake. And release. Good. Turn in. Bit of power. White line. Off everything. Carry this momentum. Nice smooth steering. A bit more steering now. Power. More power. Gone. Good. Off everything. Tighter through here. Good. Tighter now. Back on the power. A bit more power. More. Good. Roll the speed through. Turn in. Power now. Dotted line. Loads of power. Brake. Release. Turn in. Stay tight. Good. Tight through the left. Start feeding in the power. Got more. Loads more. Brake hard. Release the brake. Be patient. Now feed in the power to the orange cone. Gently through here. Stay tight. More power. Full power. All the way to the left. Here we go. Brake. Release. Good. Stay tight. A little bit of power now to the white line. Off everything. Remember smooth steering. A bit more steering. Now power. Got more power. More. Good. Off everything. Barry, don't worry about us, we're coming off. So we're going to come off this lap.
Alright.
Well done. Mate, your last lap was the best lap as well.
Yeah.
How good was that?
I definitely felt better faster.
The last 4 laps, that's why I was pushing you more. I was saying release the brakes and run more speed through. And do you see how you went a little bit extra those last 4 laps? Excellent. We're going to go right this here. Yeah. Mate, well done. Pleasure to instruct.
Thank you very much.
Have you enjoyed that?
I did. I could start feeling a bit more confident in this car on those last 4 laps, as well as I was giving it a bit more turning angle through the corners.
Yeah. Mate, you're doing well. I tell you what, you should consider doing a little bit of racing or something if you ever get a chance. You know?
Yeah.
You're good. Remember, always keep it smooth. It's a very easy tendency to, once you start going quick, to overdrive.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just staying in that limit. It's very good. So we're going to right this here.
Yeah.
Good. 76 to Z, just on the way back to the building.